Okay, we're back. Another session of Hold with Bella, coming off of a workshop weekend, which Hold was a big part of. Found several people that had some struggles and issues with their training. Come here. And they were connected to Hold. We had a chance to do some Hold work with some of the people that were attending and their dogs. It was eye-opening to me because I picked up on a few things that we're going to talk about that are real. I just think they're probably things that, you know, I didn't recognize was a consistent issue, and it's probably not. It's probably having the people that were at the workshop is a real good sample of some of the folks that are watching and doing this and having issues, and probably having the same issues or very similar issues. And so one of the things was the speed, the pace. And I do see this when people send videos into us too, that they just go too fast. Another thing was, you know, not allowing the dogs to truly settle before getting into it. And if you don't get the dog in the right state of mind, the session doesn't go very well. That creates frustration on the handler. That creates more issues with the dog, which it's just a compounding effect there. The other thing is, it's a tendency, and this is something we've talked about before, is the tendency of getting something okay and then going forward in the process. And then the other part was afraid to take the next step. So it's a dramatically different thing. Some people want to go too fast. Other people are afraid to take a step. Everybody wants to know when. When do I do this? When am I ready to do this? Unfortunately, and disappointingly probably to most, I don't have the answer for that. The answer is when you're ready and the dog's ready. Both have to be ready. And there is no like little indicator light that goes on. So you do have to test it a little bit and gauge whether or not they're ready. And if they are, good, you find progress. If they aren't, you go back and realize or recognize what is it that's holding you up, and that's to work on. So one of the things we also talked about was the idea when people were afraid to take the next step. I think a lot of it had to do with perfectionists trying to get everything absolutely perfect, which is good because you got to have it. I do think you got to have it near perfect before you should move on. But the problem in the big picture of progress was too much perfection to each part before even thinking about the next part. And so that comes into play when we start talking about, when we had them hold, we started in the end. The end is the dog facing me, holding the dummy nicely and looking at me. So we started there. That was one of the first things we had to work on doing. I've talked about with her the emphasis of not getting her to become a statue and afraid to move. So we've had sessions where we started moving her around without the dummy in her mouth. That was just preparing for the next step that was going to have a dummy in her mouth, but we asked her to move without the dummy in the mouth just to get comfortable doing that. So here, sit. That's what I want her to do with the dummy in her mouth. So while we were working, while we were working on holding the dummy in the final position, let's say this is the end pose, the finish. We started with the finish, hold, and we worked on getting that hold. We worked on getting that right, hold, good, hold, good. So we worked on that, but while we were working on that and figuring out how to perfect that as best we can, hold, we started preparing for that next move. Dead. But we didn't add all the parts to it. There was no dummy involved before. So now, hold, hold, good. Here, sit, sit, good. Now we're back to the end, which we've been working on, hold. But we backed up and added a step to it. Move your feet and deliver, hold. And even today, this is not very good, hold. So before we get too excited about moving on, let's fix this up, hold. 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 She did much better all weekend with it, with lots of crowds and distractions. Hold. Good. Good. That's what I need. Focus like that. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. That's what I need right there. And I missed it. Hold. 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 Good. Dead. Real fidgety today. So my plan was to come into today and move to the ground and start. Well, hell, if I can't get her doing it good on the fridge, I don't have any business on the ground. Here. So sit. So before I'm going to start taking too many steps, and just because we were further than this last week, hold. We were much further than this last week. We were doing much better than this last week. Hold. But what makes me think that she's got it good and I'm ready to not go back to it if it gets ugly? Hold. Hey, hey. Hold. 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 Good. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. Dead. Good girl. Good girl. So little ants in the pants here. So again, not going to necessarily go. Now, I'm starting this session out like all of a sudden we're way beyond this, and we're way beyond this spot. This is the first time I've ever done hold conditioning where I didn't come here, where I didn't ask her to start right here. Come on, Bella. Bella, here. I've had 4 dogs up on this freezer in the last 24 hours doing hold conditioning. So there is some distraction. So I'm going to go back because she stinks over here today. So I'm going to bring her back to the spot where we have done the most repetitions. And typically we always started on this side. That's the first time I've done it there. We changed one little micro thing and she didn't do very well. Now, will she do better here? I hope so. If she doesn't, I might put her on the tether. I don't know. Hold. I changed the dummy too. Hold. 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 Good. Hold. Good. Good. Very good. Hold. I'm not going in to take it away from her. I'm going to add time to this. Hold. Hold. See how loose it? Hold. Hold. Good. Hold. 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 Good. Good. Hold. This is a real long one. Hold. And not real clean. Hold. 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 Good. Chin up. Good. Hold. She's real easily distracted today. Hold. Dead. You filmed when I did it with her, didn't you, this weekend? On the ground and everything? I'm going to have Ben show that. I want him to show what it looked like. Because she looked really good this weekend in front of a lot of people with a lot, and that created those people and the other dogs and this, all the new stuff created major issues for a lot of dogs. And she did really well with it. She did better then than she did now, than she's doing now. Now she's not doing horrible, so I have to keep my cool about it too. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Hey. Hold. Good. That's better. Hold. Good. Hold. Very good. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. Hold. Hold. Very good. Dead. Good girl. Good. Good. I'm just going to take a little break. Let her think on that last one. Now the repetitions have gone long. I do think they're a little bit longer than normal, but they're not real clean. And so I fully planned on putting her on the ground today, working her on, and I might put her on the ground, but we're not. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We'll do it without a dummy. Hold. 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 Ah. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Hold. Good girl. Hold. Good girl. Dead. That was a good one. Very good. 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 I'm going to move her. Let her reset. Good. Couple stretches already. She hasn't done much at all today. Good. Sit. Hold. 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 Ah. 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 Good. Hold. 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 Good. Good. Hold. Good. Notice that chin down today. Hold. Good. Hold. 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 Good. There's a little pressure. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. Dead. Good. I don't think I'm gonna go any further today. She's really sloppy. So I want to get a good one. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. 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 Hold. Very good. No, no, no. Good. Good. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. This is the best one yet. Good. Dead. Good. That's enough. Sit. I'm gonna move away from her. Nah. Sit. Sit. And then I'm gonna put her up. So I had full intentions coming off the weekend going, we're gonna move forward. Now this weekend I really didn't put her up on the freezer. I did hold on the ground. Last week we did hold on the ground at the end of the week. Today I go back up here to go, let's do something that I know she's gonna do well. She's done it well for a week straight, and we were ready to go to the ground by the end of the week. And we did take a little bit of a break because we didn't hold condition we didn't on Friday, and we didn't on Saturday, we did on Sunday. So she did real well on Sunday. We took a 2-day break. Well, now I go back to the old part and she doesn't do very well. So no reason to try to ram forward, no reason to panic. Just we got to get something good out of something she knows. Before I'm gonna go, okay, let's start adding stuff to it. But we'll get there eventually. I don't have any hesitation, or I don't have any concern about her moving with the dummy in her mouth. We've prepared for that without the dummy during these sessions intermittently throughout. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on her on the ground with the dummy, and just out in front of that, I'm gonna work on her moving and delivering to the front, or coming at recall to the front, because then I'll add the dummy in and want her to come to recall with the dummy in her mouth and be to the front. And so that'll follow. Good. But that's it for today. I'm not gonna do any more.
Drive home, and I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned